Hello, this is Tea and Toast. That's Greg.
Hello, I am Greg.
And I'm Jason. And today we are asking the internet, Rocky or Rambo?
I'm David Asloff. Don't haggis the Hoff and don't hassle the Hoff. You're watching Tea and Toast.
Yes, Greg. We are asking the big questions here on Tea and Toast.
Brexit.
No. The wall.
No.
No. We're asking you if you prefer Rocky or Rambo.
Good, isn't it?
Now, as usual, we have both chosen one of these franchises to talk about.
Yeah.
And I have chosen Rambo.
Well, that's
Well,
clearly you've done something wrong there, haven't you?
You were supposed to get Rocky.
No, you were supposed to get Rocky.
No, you were supposed to get Rocky, Greg. I'm sure we had this conversation.
Was I?
Still, 2 big box copies of Rambo, eh?
You've got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos.
I've got a bit of a thing for big box VHS videos.
Shall I get the Rocky one out then?
Yes.
Might be a bit of a problem here, Jason. I've got a Turtles game.
Oh, that's good.
And I've got Predator.
None of which are Rocky, are they?
Well, I've got this though. Masters Universe. Alright, let's just go with this one then. Die Hard?
No. What I'm going to do now, Greg, is I'm going to superimpose a little picture of the Rocky cover over that, so keep it still.
Let me get rid of these. Let me get rid of these. Shall I just leave it there then, like that?
Yeah, you ready?
Let me put it there like that so you can do what you want with it then. There you go. Hold on, wait there. And change. I've got it, Jace. I got it.
So. Oh dear.
Oh no. What do we do?
We haven't got Hollywood special effects. So the Rocky 4 picture is currently still there.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's because, Jason, I've just dropped something down here.
Oh, right.
And it sounded like the big box VHS video that was there that's fell down the front.
It hasn't. So let's talk about Rocky or Rambo.
So.
I mean, there's only going to be one winner here, isn't there?
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone.
Because he's in both. You are a genius.
I hope I'm not ruining anything for anybody, but Sylvester Stallone is both Rambo and Rocky.
Close your eyes. Adrian! Adrian!
Don't you dare ever take the mickey out of one of my impressions again.
Yo, Adrian! Adrian! That's what I was doing. I was doing my impression.
So you are in the Rocky camp.
Am I?
Yeah, and I'm in the Rambo camp for today.
Is that because this superimposed thing's still here?
Rocky first came out, first film, 1976, Greg.
See, the trouble is with this, what are you saying?
Which is better?
Franchise or film?
Franchise.
Oh, franchise.
Overall. So, then, not very well known Sylvester Stallone wrote a film called Rocky, took it to everyone, didn't want to make it. Anyway, he eventually got it made, directed by John G. Avildsen, who also directed...
Rambo.
Karate Kid.
Karate Kid.
Which was basically just a Rocky film about karate, wasn't it?
It was just a karate film about karate.
So we had Rocky, then we went on to have Rocky 2, which was the rematch between Apollo and Rocky.
Just keep going.
Then we had Rocky 3.
Yeah, wait for
Mr. T.
Yeah, wait
Then we had Rocky 4.
I must break you.
Now we're talking. That's the only one. That's the only one for me, I'm sorry.
Well, it is, because that's the one that came out when we were kids.
And isn't that the only one with the actual music in it?
No, they've all got the music in.
No,
They're Gonna Fly Now.
Yeah.
That was in it from the beginning, Greg.
No, the other one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about. There's one piece of music that everyone thinks is in all the Rockies, and it's not until that one.
All right.
Should we pause and find out?
Yeah.
Okay. I was partially right.
So we think that Greg's talking about Eye of the Tiger, that everybody perhaps thinks is from every Rocky film.
It's not.
But it's not. It first appeared in Rocky 3 and was used again in Rocky 4, I think.
But let's be honest, the soundtrack for number 4 is the best.
Oh yeah, brilliant.
Hearts on Fire.
Yeah.
Burning
Heart.
Heart.
Yeah.
Eye of the Tiger. And some others.
Anyway,
Rocky, by the way, is the best.
Rocky 4 obviously introduced us to Ivan Drago, who's back, but we'll come to that in a minute. So after Rocky 4, things kind of took a turn for the worse, didn't they, Greg?
Now, there'll be some people, like with me with Superman 4, that thinks Rocky 5 is really good. It's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible.
It's
Tommy
awful.
Gunn was an actual boxer at the time,
Awful.
wasn't he? And I think that he...
Hold on, she's saying... Right, yeah.
She prefers Rocky.
She's saying Eye of the Tiger was definitely on number 3.
Right. Yeah, Tommy Gunn was a real boxer, and Rocky became the trainer rather than the fighter, didn't he?
Yeah,
And Rocky had lost everything and was down on his luck.
in the streets as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it
wasn't even in the written. Oh, that's rubbish.
So then, everyone thought the Rocky franchise was done.
I'm going to have a bit of a problem with this.
We move on
I haven't seen
to modern day.
I haven't seen any of them.
Creed.
No, what about Rocky Balboa?
Oh yeah, Rocky Balboa.
I haven't
Forgot
seen
about
it.
that one.
I haven't seen it.
Rocky Balboa contains the speech that everybody talks about how hard you can hit and keep moving forward. That's a good speech, but still, it was okay. Wasn't the greatest film. Rocky's comeback, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, but from everything I've read and heard, it was one of them ones that it didn't go down as a disaster, did it?
No, it did all the right things for Rocky fans. You know, it had the tension at the end with the fight and all that, and all the right music and everything. So then, fast forward to Creed. Now, there are some people that will say this isn't a Rocky film.
Well, it is.
Well, it is. Rocky, again, is in it, and it's all about Apollo Creed's son, who is now a boxer. And just recently, Creed 2 has been released, which brings back Ivan Drago.
Drago.
Or Drago, however you want to say it.
Doesn't quite look as menacing, does he?
No, but his son does.
Yeah.
So I haven't seen
Age
it.
is terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Horrible thing.
It'll happen to us, Greg.
You're
It's
joking,
already
aren't you?
happening to you. So that's Rocky, Greg. Let me give you some quick figures. The Rocky films in total, including Creed 2, so far, since 1976, have amassed a worldwide box office of £1,585,257,179 and 50 pence.
Who's had that 50 pence?
I just added it then.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, so you... Oh, right.
It might be 75 pence.
I don't care.
It had, so total budget for those films was 204 million. So that's a hell of a profit, isn't it, for that franchise?
I mean, to be fair, there's not a lot of filming needs doing, is there? They're in a ring. Do you know what I mean?
So, let's talk about
So.
Rambo, Greg.
Now, I love Rambo. I should have really been on the Rambo side, actually.
So Rambo First Blood came out in 1982 when Sylvester Stallone was now very famous for Rocky, the original film.
Yeah, I'm going to throw this out there.
What?
I prefer Rambo. Can you believe I'm doing that?
Shall I just move that over there?
Did you just drag that along there,
Yeah,
Jason?
and you have that. Now, if I can't do that, that's going to look
Now, I
ridiculous.
know, because when he says things like that, I know that didn't happen. You've just done this.
You may be surprised, Greg.
Yeah, but you could have just done this. And I have to wait to see what everyone else sees. It's brilliant. I love Saturdays. Well, Sundays or Mondays or Tuesdays, whenever this goes out.
So there are 5 films in the Rambo franchise with Rambo Last Blood in development. So there's 4 plus 1 in development.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe. Let it go. Let it go.
I was just saying, yeah. Because I saw the last one.
Yeah, Rambo, which was just entitled Rambo.
And I'll
So
throw
Rambo
this
First Blood.
out there as well. That was terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Awful.
Bit like Rocky 5, it's gone too far.
It was too gory. It was horrible. I mean, these aren't the cleanest of films, but that one, there was legs being torn up. Oh, it's horrible. Honestly, horrible.
Rambo First Blood tells the story of John Rambo, who was a Vietnam War vet with post-traumatic stress disorder, who comes to a small town and basically blows it up.
It's a good job he didn't have to smile a lot, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
it fits him quite well, doesn't it?
Yeah, then Rambo First Blood Part 2, he's back.
Very good.
Working for the government again.
Very good.
And then Part 3, I can't really remember what he's doing in that one. But again, there's lots of stuff blows up. Still a good film. Then you fast forward to
Awful.
2008.
Is it that long ago now, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I watched it excited because it was another one of them returning ones, and it was honestly they'd made it to me into a bit of a horror. It's more of a horror film than
Now,
anything.
I know we've switched here, and I do have an affection for the Rocky films, particularly Rocky 4, because that's the first one that was out when we were.
It's the one, isn't it?
I just went was out when we were. The other film, Rocky films, my brother introduced me to, my older brother, and we loved them too. We watched them over and over and over again. However, Rambo was a film that my brother deemed too violent for me to watch. So I never watched it till I was a little bit older. And I loved the first two films.
Yeah, I thought 3 was good. I can't quite remember the premise of it, but I do remember 3 being great as well. It's the 4th one that was disaster.
So bear in mind there are less of these films, and the last one, the 5th one, is still in development, so there's no box office takings for that so far. The total revenue for the Rambo franchise worldwide has been 727,873,237.
And 26.
So that is probably about comparable with Rocky, because there are more films. The total budget for those films, get this, was £152,500,000 exactly. Give or take a few.
That's a lot more, isn't it?
So
yeah, but they went out and filmed, in...
Yeah.
It's got to be more, isn't it?
But we're asking you, do you prefer Rambo or Rocky?
And we don't know which one, because we've swapped over twice.
We've given you the facts. Now it's over to you.
Did you know, incidentally, Jason, a bit of breaking news today, I don't know when this goes out, but on this day we filmed this, Tom Cruise has just announced he's going to do another 2 Mission Impossibles.
Wow.
I was just thinking,
I've got to say though, they are good films.
Yeah, they are, but it's. I was just thinking he's coming back and doing another Rambo, and
Tom Cruise doesn't seem to have aged since 1987. Does
60 next year.
Unbelievable.
That's unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for that, Greg.
I do look a bit like him, don't I?
Not even a little bit.
Right, let's get on with this. I'm sick of people moaning about this bit.
Thank God for that.
No, I'm just, there's 4 people out there that moan about it. It's ridiculous. I did this. It's free. It's free. I'm doing this for nothing, and that the nerve to moan.
No
so
one's going to pay you for it.
We'll just get what? We'll just get on with it. Jason, I'm having a great week this week, apart from New Pussycat.
What's New Pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time for a commercial break.
So you can't phone? You can't pick up a phone and dial? You got maybe something wrong with your finger? It's an allergic reaction to telephones. A phobia. You're telephobic.
Hello, Mum.
So you can't visit, you can't come round, you can only phone.
Phone home. Be appreciated.
Never mind. It's a pleasure to hear your voice. Little more often wouldn't hurt.
British Telecom. It's you we answer to.
I'm going to tell you how it's going to be. With Scotch's lifetime guarantee. Tape what you want both night and day. Then re-record, not fade away. Re-record, not fade away. Re-record, not fade away.
Every recording as good as the first, or we'll give you a new tape. You can watch Scotch forever.
Re-record, not fade away.
Do you want to introduce this bit, Greg?
I just can't believe I've had to cut that short, that joke section. It's mind-blowing,
It
Jason.
wouldn't go down without.
It hurts me, Jason.
That doesn't mean you can extend this bit. This is facts for you.
I mean, it's just silly. What I try and do is bring a bit of humour into things.
Have you got a
Jason.
fact, Greg?
What? Is it?
Facts for you.
Yes.
Is it? Jason, this is for our American viewers.
Oh, hello, American viewers.
7% of American adults believe that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
Is that true?
That's no. It says. Well, of course it's true. It's on the internet. It says I know 7% doesn't sound a lot, but that's 16.4 million people think that chocolate milk comes from brown cows.
So, by that logic, perhaps one of them is a viewer of our videos and has now commented, of course it comes from brown cows.
Yeah, they have, yeah.
Anyway.
Stop being so stupid.
You can't say that.
Only to that one person that said that.
Alright. If Bill Gates...
Does it come from brown cows?
If Bill Gates spent $1 million a day, it would take him about 218 years to spend all his money.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Must be terrible.
That really annoys me.
To be fair, he is apparently very generous with his money and has already given lots of it away to charities and stuff like that.
Well, we haven't got any.
Well, we're not a charity, Greg.
We
Although,
are.
when you watch these videos, it may seem like we are a bit of a charity case.
I don't think that's true at all.
That was...
Facts for you.
Facts for you.
Still can't believe the joke was cut short.
This is the new bit, Greg. Remember I had that...
Shout out of the week.
No, comments of the week.
Comments of the week.
I had that idea live on air, didn't
I
I?
haven't finished the jingle yet. Comments of the week. So.
I had the idea live on air that we were going to read out some of our favourite comments because
Live on
we
air.
read all the comments.
Live on air
We don't always
recorded.
reply, but we do read them all, and we thank you so much for interacting with our videos. Except the people who put the thumbs down.
What's the point?
I don't know.
Just don't watch it.
So here's a comment, Greg, from Rebecca Moore. Hi, Rebecca. How are you?
Hi, Rebecca.
Although I'm only 25 years old, wasn't around in the 80s.
25, Jason. That's only 3 years younger than me.
I don't think so. I still love the decade and the channel. I love everything from the toys to the fashion, TV shows, music and more. I'm glad this channel exists because it's sharing a passion and showing something that I wasn't around for, but also for me to give some experience to how everyone else had done so. I love this channel and the jokes, laughs, banters and so on. And I'm glad, read more. And I'm glad my mum showed me this channel. Thank you both for everything. I'd really want you to be a guest at Comic-Con or something so I can meet you both and chat more about your passion. Also, every time I watch the show, I get a craving for toast. So thanks. Ha ha. Thank you, Rebecca.
Becca, we love you.
That was a lovely comment.
It was lovely. Thanks, Becky.
And
I don't mind me calling you Becky. We're friends now.
that's us bringing the 80s to a whole new generation.
I really want to punch you in the face right now. I can't. Honestly, I can't begin to tell you.
Oh, dear.
Who's next? Thanks, Becky.
That says I love the joke section, so we'll not read that out.
No, really, how, Jason? Who said that?
Mr. Nogden74, who's been a long-time viewer of our channel. He's been with us pretty much since the beginning. Thank you for your support. And he says, great subject. He has.
You're struggling today, aren't you, with
This
your
is on last week's video. It says, great subject, guys. Keep up the top work. How many flags is this episode going to get? I, for one, love the joke section. I tell them to the children when appropriate, and they laugh so much. Molly likes your comment too, Mr.
Molly
Nogden.
does, yeah. Molly the collie. She loves it. Thanks, what's his name? Nogden?
Mr. Nogden.
I didn't want to get Nogden wrong, did I?
You might remember that we talked about Mousetrap, the game, last time, and Mythical Man Lucky.
I thought you said good mythical morning there. They're watching us.
They don't watch us, Greg. They don't need to. He's put, great show as usual, lads. Happy New Year. Mousetrap. Me and my brother had that and it never worked properly. The diver never made it into the tub. He's right, it didn't. It always missed, and so you spent all that time setting it up for the twit to dive on the floor. Joke was actually good. You need to bring my football team luck this week with a shout out to Ipswich Town. We're bottom and need points. Please shout out a big win for Ipswich.
Well, that was last week.
Did they win?
I don't think they did. However, I could never shout out that. So, as much as I really appreciate you
Why is that, Greg?
commenting, I support another team in that league, and there is no way on earth I would support anybody else ever. So, thanks very much, but no. Next.
Retro Steve UK has played a bit of a Jedi mind trick on us here, Greg.
Oh, yeah.
And it appears to have worked. He's put, there's no way you're going to read this comment out next week. In fact, I can't believe you'll read any comments out on screen ever.
Psychological messing around.
Anywho, my disappointing present was a scale electric, but only because I'd wanted one for years, and when I finally got one, it was second hand. Came loose in a dirty old post sack and never worked properly.
Came loose in a sack?
Yeah. Years later, my wife bought me a proper set for my birthday, and I was made up. Well, there you go, Retro Steve. It worked. Well done.
Clever. Well done.
Yeah.
Should we do one more?
One more comment.
One more, because there's always a...
Oh, here's one. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Yet another great show. Are you planning on any retro collector videos this year? Yes.
Yeah. Well,
I know we said that last year.
But the difference is, my child is... Well, she's moving out soon. She's nearly 1. So... no, but I want to bring it all back. The cooking. Oh, I've got a great idea for the cooking episode.
Well, you already had a great idea that we haven't done.
No, this is even
Breakfast
better.
lasagna.
No, even better. Breakfast pie.
Short crust.
Yeah.
You went like, yeah, of course.
But what's the... Yeah. So, yeah, we want to do it all, but, it's difficult, isn't
What
it?
are we talking about? Pies?
We are really trying our best here.
We are, yeah.
And when you get a thumbs down...
You're right, mate.
I'm not very good with negative comments, Jason, as you can tell with these joke section things.
That's it. Comments are done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we will see you again next time on Tea and Toast.
Tinter. Oh, hold on a minute, Jace, before we go. Quick.
Oh, yeah, if you'd like to send us a message, please send it to tnt@totgoo.com. That's nut@tot.com.
Come on, we've got the squash. It doesn't have to be in capitals. Nice haircut.
Thank you very much. See you next time.
Thank you very much. See you next time.